so guilty.
What's good, guys? It's your girl Fats. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. Hope you guys are staying safe because we ain't safe out here in these streets. Your girl's back again with another video. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I haven't really spoken to you guys like that in a while. But my birthday's around the corner. My birthday is in a few weeks' time, and around this time I like to do like a life update reflection video on just where I've been. Well, you guys see content every week or every other week on my channel, and you see content on TikTok every other day if you follow me on TikTok. But yeah, I just wanted to speak to you guys. You know, I've been reflecting and just reflecting on life and how far I've come. You know, I'm a few weeks away till I turn 28, the big 28. And I think around this time, around your late 20s, you just start reflecting on life and you're like, damn, like I'm 2 years away from being 30. I'm a grown woman, you know, and you just start doubting yourself. You start thinking, wait, hold on, I'm 2 years away from being 30. Everyone around me is settling down with their families, married, kids, and you think to yourself, wow, what have I done? I haven't got my life together. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm focusing on my career. You know, I'm trying to grow my career. And then everybody around you is just married with kids. And I'm not saying every single person, but a lot of people that I grew up with, went to school with, which I'm not really close with them, but like just the people around me, family members. And don't get me wrong, I have a few family members that are younger than me or people that are older and they're still, you know, they're still single. But then you see other people and you're just like, wow, like everybody's growing up so fast and everyone's just having their kids and their families, and you're there like, child, what's wrong with me? What, like, is there something that I'm doing wrong? Like, you know, and it just got me thinking, like, am I wasting my time? Should I be out here trying to be on the dating scene and getting myself a hubby? And you stop putting pressure on yourself. And it just got me thinking, and I'm like, I remember back in my late teens and my early 20s, I was like, by this age, I have to be married. By this age, I have to have kids. By this age, I have to buy a house and get a mortgage. And I remember around the time when, around 2019, 2018, 2020, when I first started my business, I was like, I have to make this work. I have to buy a house. I have to do this. I have to make sure I'm settled, blah, 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 blah. And then I just realized, you know what? I just want to be happy. I just want to be at peace and I just want to be happy. As long as I have a roof over my head, that's all that matters. And I was putting all this pressure on myself, trying to get a house and get a mortgage. And I was thinking to myself, I don't even know if I even want to settle down here. I don't even know if I want to settle in the UK, even settle down in Birmingham. And I'm out here making all these plans. Because obviously you guys know when you have a mortgage, you're tied down. But then when you're renting, you can just move anywhere. So I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to put pressure on myself anymore. And also, like, when it comes to my career, you know, you guys know I've been a creative since I was 20 years old. I've been on this, you know, content creation journey since I was 20. And then I branched out a few years ago and I wanted to start my career as a presenter. If you guys know, or if you guys don't know, I'm a radio presenter at New Star Radio in Birmingham, and I'm also an online presenter with my YouTube, with my TikTok. I bring guests on my channel and I interview them. I've interviewed reality TV stars, online personalities, artists, entrepreneurs, and just so much more. And honestly, I'm so grateful and thankful for my journey. Radio has opened so many opportunities, so many blessings. Like, honestly, I'm so grateful. Hence why, if you guys didn't remember, last year I did announce that I did close down my African print business because of other issues, and also because obviously at the time I was working 4 days a week with my day job and then doing the business as well, and the job that I was working at was very toxic, so I was dealing with that. I was trying to work on the business and it just didn't work together, and you guys know when it comes to having a business it takes a whole lot of patience and a whole lot of work, and I just didn't have the energy, the capacity. My mental state was all over the place, so I had to close it down. But then the presenting picked up a lot quicker, and I am grateful, but then sometimes I wonder, like, you know, maybe perhaps I should have been further on my career if I started earlier. So sometimes I do beat myself about it, and why did I not work on being a presenter from years ago? But then I look back and I'm like, well, I was trying to build my online presence, and I still am trying to, like, I'm still am working on building my online presence, and I think it's a continuous thing. With TikTok it picked up a lot more because I have a lot more followers. I have about over 15k, which I'm grateful for. And then with YouTube, like, I focus more on just like putting the interviews out, and things like that. I do put vlogs here and there. I know you guys have seen my travel vlog recently when I went to Lanzarote with my cousin, and last year I went to Portugal on a solo holiday. So I try and do things like this, especially when I'm young. You know, I look back when I do have these times where I put pressure on myself, and I'm like, girl, like, you are 27 years old, you're about to be 28, you have no kids, you are single, you have the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want, get up whenever you want. If you want to travel, if you want to book a trip, if you want to book a flight and travel, you can just do that whenever you want. If you want to go out, you can just go out whenever you want. You can eat, sleep whenever you want, and you out here putting pressure on yourself for what, please? So I've always got to remind myself, like, girl, you have all this time. The world is your oyster. Just take whatever you have and live your life to the fullest. And that's what I've been doing. I've been putting all my time and energy into my career, and I don't see myself doing anything else, even when there are times where I do doubt myself and think, wait, hold on, am I not good enough? Why are things not picking up for me? And I feel like when it comes to my journey, like, I shouldn't, you know, I'm grateful. Like, it's been a very slow journey for me, but I'm grateful for how far I've come, and I know it's not the end. But sometimes I do look and realize, well, what if this, what if that? But then I'm like, I look back and I'm like, all this time I've been working on myself. All this time I've always just been working on my career. Yes, I did branch out and decided to take the presenting more seriously, but I enjoy it. This is my passion. I breathe, eat, sleep my career. Like, I enjoy it, even though I do have my day job. It doesn't fulfill me, if you get what I mean. If you guys know, I work 3 days a week, and that's another thing as well, because a lot of the times people watch my content, or people watch us presenters, radio hosts, radio personalities, and think, wow, you guys are living the life, you guys are living the dream, seeing us interview all these celebrities and all these stars. Little do they know, some of us still have our day jobs, still have our part-time jobs. Some people work a full-time job and doing this as well, and it's not easy, because I remember working a full-time job 5 days a week at a toxic environment, and then doing this as well. Oh my god, never again. I haven't worked a full-time job in a long time, and I don't intend on doing that anytime soon. People look at it and think it's like glamorous, when really we really be working hard. Like, you guys don't get to see the behind the scenes, trying to get guests on, sending out emails for new opportunities, being ignored. Like, you guys don't see all of that. You guys only just see the outcome. You guys see the people that we have on there. We have these great conversations. You guys seeing us going to events, hosting events. But really, you guys don't get to see the behind the scenes. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, trying to work on your goals, chasing your dreams is not easy. Like, getting a 9 to 5 is the most easiest thing ever. Going to uni, getting a 9 to 5 is easy. But then working on your dream, working on that business, working as a freelancer is it has its challenges, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, I literally, like, enjoy every minute of it. So that's where I'm at with my life. But yeah, I'm just trying to, like, just live in the moment as well, capture moments with my loved ones, and also make time for myself, like make time for me, do what I love to do, and just enjoy life to the fullest. Like I said, I'm still young and I need to stop putting pressure on myself. Like girl, stop putting pressure on yourself. And I think one of the reasons why I put pressure on myself when it comes to family and kids, because like I said, a few years ago, I saw myself by this age I would be married. But I look back and see to myself, I'm glad that I didn't get married sooner, or I didn't get married earlier on, because I feel like I would have looked at life with regret. I would have been like, damn, like I wish I could have done this, I wish I could have done that, I could have done this and I could have done that. And I would have probably looked at life with regret. Because let me tell you something, when you have kids, like having children and raising children is not easy. Like it takes a village to raise kids, and the children are expensive. Okay, I want to get married one day, inshallah. I want to have kids one day, inshallah. But let's just be realistic. Don't be fooled by the come with me to the I don't know what they do, the baby content. Come with me to take my baby to the safari. Listen, it's you guys don't get to see the behind the scenes. Like having children, I've worked in childcare industry, education industry, for a very long time. I speak to a lot of parents. I've seen how a lot of these parents are like. It's not easy raising children, okay? And I'm not saying it's not possible, having kids and working on your dream. It's very much possible, but like you said, it depends whether you have that support system behind you as well. Like if you have extended family members that can look after your children as well, and you have that resources and the opportunity, you know what I mean? Like it's not everybody has that, and it's not easy. And I feel like for me, I have all the time in the world to do not all the time in the world, but I have a lot of time to focus on my dreams and my career. But when you have kids, it is possible, but it's hard. Like, bro, I find it hard as it is me not having kids. So imagine adding children into the equation and then bringing husband into it. They want to be loved as well. So it's like, it's just a whole lot. But even though I love, and one day your girl's going to be married. But right now, I just feel like as much as I want it, I know, like, I don't know, I say I'm ready, but I don't know if I am. Like, I don't think I'm ready. Like, as in marriage, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but I'm open. I'm very much open to meeting someone, if you get what I mean. Like, I'm very much open, but in terms of like getting married, I don't know. Easy. Raising children is not easy, Like, if I want to bring children into this world, I don't want them to struggle. I don't want them to ever struggle. I want to give them the world. I want to be present. I want to be able to do the school runs, morning school runs, after school runs. I don't want to be absent. I want to be there all the way. So for me, the reason why I go hard the way that I do, it's not just because of me. I want to be able, this is for my future family and my future kids. I want to leave a legacy as well. So it's just like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I've been called for. And I know I have an amazing gift and amazing talent. And I'm just so grateful and thankful for all the support that you guys have given me. For the people that watch my interviews, watch everything that I do. I really appreciate it. Onwards and upwards from here. And also one of the reasons why I put pressure on myself in terms of like having kids and families, because my mom is a nurse, okay? She's been a midwife as well. My mom had me very late, and I think my mom puts fear into me as well sometimes, like, you don't want to have kids late, blah, blah, blah. And it's just stressful because I don't want kids at a late age either. But we've seen a lot of people who have kids late. Janet Jackson, Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Eve. I don't want to have kids that late, child, but I don't want to put pressure on it. But then people say, well, when you're never going to be ready, like you're waiting for the right time to have kids. But I'm like, no, like I'm not going to put pressure on it. I want to have kids with the right person as well. I don't want to just have kids with anybody. I want to bring kids into a very healthy environment as well. I've watched certain family members and their marriages, and it just puts you off sometimes, and you're just like, wow, like, is that how other Is that how every family member's like? But no, like not every family member's like that. So yeah, like I think about things like this because people just feel like, oh, you should just get married and just have a child. And it's like, no, okay, I'm not just gonna have kids with just anybody, okay? Have you seen me? Have you seen me? Please. But yeah, like that's where I'm at. I also want to invest in traveling as well. As you guys know, I've been traveling quite a bit recently. I've also got a trip coming up very soon that I'm excited. Lanzarote was a vibe, but then I'm going on a solo holiday very soon, inshallah, and I'm very excited. Blessings upon blessings. I'm so grateful, alhamdulillah. But yeah, that's where I'm at with my life. But yeah, we're just gonna take it as we go, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and I'm gonna take you guys with me on some of my journeys. You know, I've been documenting a few bits and bobs. So another thing that I wanted to talk about recently, you know, when it comes to me, as I'm getting older and I'm getting wiser, you know, I'm so grateful to where I'm at. I might not be where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. Okay, I'm very comfortable. I have my own place. I live by myself. My mum raised an amazing daughter. Thank you, mother. You know, she's worked very hard. She was a single mom, and she put so much. And I think when you're older, you appreciate your parents a lot more, because they're getting older and all you want to do is just spend more time with them and make memories with them and just be close to them. I mean, me and my mom are besties, but we have a very great relationship, and we're quite close now. And even with my stepdad. Funny, but as I'm getting older and I'm getting wiser, and especially when I look after myself, I depend on myself and everything like that, I just like, when it comes to certain situations, whether it's family, whether it's, I don't know, certain friendships, whether it's work, I just have zero tolerance and zero patience. I have zero tolerance. If you guys can relate, let me know in the comments. I have zero tolerance and patience for stupidity, zero tolerance for toxicity, and zero tolerance for BS. Like, I'm very much, I don't care. Like, I don't care how long I've known you. I don't care who you are. I will cut you off. Or I would just distance myself from you. But this particular situation that happened a few weeks ago, I don't know whether to talk about it or to just like give you guys just to cut it short for you, because I don't think it deserves all the energy. And I don't really talk about my issues or whatever I have going on here, but it just made me realize how much of a, like, when it came to that situation, it just made me realize I've grown so much and I've developed a lot of thick skin. I feel like certain situations throughout my journey, from the minute I've graduated, the minute I finished uni, up until now, 7-8 years later, like, it's really, a lot of situations have toughened me up and it's given me a thick skin. Like, I do not play when it comes to certain people in a lot of situations. So basically, to cut the story short, the other day, a few weeks back, I basically cussed a family member out, her and her daughter. It was a mother and a daughter kind of situation, because I was like, you're not about to disrespect my mother, especially when my mother, you know, with my mum, yeah, she helps a lot of people. She's helped a lot of family members, whether it's her brothers, sisters, cousins, nieces, nephews. My mum helps a whole lot of people, okay? All she does is help a lot of people. And sometimes she helps the right people, and sometimes, a lot of the time, she helps the wrong people. And in this particular situation, I just felt like I had enough with this particular family member, because it's been happening for years. This particular family member has been taking advantage of my mother, If it's not the mother, it's the sisters or the brother. If it's not the sisters, it's the kids. If it's not the kids, it's the husband or the ex-husband. It's always someone, and I've just had enough. I was like, you've got some nerve. So I just went off on them, and I don't regret it. It feels great. It feels amazing. I've been dying to say what I wanted to say. Well, I only touched the surface when it comes to that family member. They got really upset with me, and they were like going off at my mum, but I only touched the surface. So imagine if I went in. This could have been the story of the family. Like, but yeah, I just had enough. I was like, no, enough is enough. Like, you're not about to just continuously take advantage of my mom and think it's okay. Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. And I just went in. And the thing is, that situation would have not happened if my mother didn't call me upset and stressed out. You know, it was a very nice weather, and my mother calls me and she's upset and she's stressed out about this particular family member, a mother, and her daughter just came out of nowhere unannounced, drops her child, the daughter, to my house unannounced, and says to her, you gotta look after your grandchild, you gotta look after my daughter. Like, just so rude, so disgusting. My mum was an elderly woman, she's retired. Well, she works, was it called Retire and Return? And I'm like, no, enough is enough. And on top of that, with the rudeness on top, and on top of that, with the child, the daughter being rude to my mum, disrespecting my mum and disrespecting me and my bedroom that we've given you. I'm not gonna go deep into what actually happened, but I was just sticking up for my mother. A lot of people might be shocked that that actually happened, but it did happen, and I don't regret it. I think one of the reasons why I don't regret it as well is because it's the truth. Every family member in my family knows what this particular family member is like. Very toxic, very bitter. You know, that family member, that auntie that always got something to say about everybody else but her own child. That family member. I said absolutely no. So this particular family member has been trashing me over the years, has been trashing my mother, has been talking about my mother behind her back. My member has been talking about my mother behind my back, trashing my name, calling me all sorts of names, discussing my matters to everybody else. And when the time came, when this particular situation happened and they decided to drop all their nonsense at my mom's doorstep, I said, oh, this is my time. And I went in, and I don't regret it. You do not disrespect my mother whenever you want. And I said what I needed to say. And when it comes to this particular family member, it's not like we were close, or this particular family member would check up on me or has helped me out over the years, or they've, you know, helped me out when I was at university. None of that like that. They've never even asked how my mum is over the years. Constantly talks about my mother, but then when they need help, they just want to drop everything at my mum's doorstep and take advantage. I said absolutely no way. And I made sure that family member left that house ASAP as soon as I found out. You want to protect your loved ones. Over the years, I've grown a whole lot of backbone. Like, I just don't care. I don't, like, when I tell you the person that I was when I was 20, 21 is a completely different person. I don't play, you know. I don't play. I'm a person that I just don't care anymore. And I feel like I've spoken about this on my channel before, like family, on this particular family member things, because we're family, it's okay to just disrespect people and take advantage. It doesn't work like that. And I feel like the reason why she got so angry with me is because I was speaking the truth. I don't regret it one bit. I'm not losing out on anything. If I cut this family member off, I find it so hilarious when people demand respect because they're older people and they should demand respect. These times they are disrespecting an elderly woman who is retired. Funny, people think because you're family, that means you should just condone their behavior and accept their behavior. Absolutely not. One thing about me, I've always said this on my channel, family or not family, best believe I'm cutting you off. Don't play with me. What? It was the audacity for me. Oh, you should have seen it. It was just so ghetto. It was messy. It was just a hot mess. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm not doing this anymore. But after that, I went on my amazing holiday. I was living my best life, honey. And I'm going to continue to live my best baby girl life, because life is for the living and I'm living my life to the fullest, boo. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. What do you guys make of everything that I said today? Did you guys enjoy this video? Do you want to see more content like this, or do you prefer my interviews? Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I should see you guys very soon. Bye.